So in this one, we will talk about a scaling strategy. We recently took a brand from 10, 15K-ish a month to 100K a month plus, okay? In this one, I will outline the testing and scaling strategy, how we were able to scale them this fast to 6 figures a month, okay? This will be very helpful for you guys. Go implement this yourself and you will make a lot of money, okay? Okay, so let's jump straight in. We have a supplement brand, a highly competitive market in the United States. So the strategy looks a little bit different. For a supplement brand, what we learned and what we always do is that we don't just focus on one product. If the brand got 10 products, we test every single product. Okay, this brand here had 5 different products. So we initially in the first 2 weeks made ads for all 5 products, okay? And we tested all 5 products on Facebook. If you have a supplement brand in the United States, you have 10 products, test all of them. Very important, okay? Then what will happen is that within 1 or 2 weeks, you will see that a few products perform better than the others, okay? Orange means the ads failed. Blue means break even. Purple means winning ads, okay? Here we had 2 products with break even ads. So then in week 3 and 4, we only focused on those 2 products. And we made a lot more ads across multiple angles for those 2 products. And the other ones are all gone. They're dead, okay? Then we figured out that the product 2 got better ads overall, ads with better results, okay? So then we crossed this one out. This product was gone. Then week 5. Here's where the magic starts to happen. Then we start with the angle testing. So we have 10, 20 different marketing angles initially. And then we test angles, okay? So we test the first angle, the second angle, the third angle. And then sooner or later we figure out, okay, this specific marketing angle, this marketing message, this pain point of the ad, this is what sells. This is now the ideal customer that actually buys something with a very nice cost per action, okay? So then we found our first winners here, right? We tested a few angles, they all kind of failed, a few did kind of okay, but anyway, we move on. We are still at product 2 because all of the other products are excluded. We will only focus on scaling one specific product. Also easier for the owner to manage that, because if we scale 5 or 10 products, they need to restock all of them. If we only scale 1 or 2 products, it's very easy with the fulfillment and the restocking, okay? So then we found our winners here, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. We are now in week 5, okay? We found the first winning ads. What's happening now? We found the winning angle, okay? It can be that this takes months to figure out. It can be that it hits immediately, right? It's different for each brand. It depends what type of ads do you test, static image ads, videos. I prefer and love static ads. I love them because we can test hundreds of them a week, literally. Okay, so now we move on to week 6. We just focus on angle 1 initially, and we see, okay, we find more winning ads with time, right? We didn't just test it here like 20 ads, we tested like 100, 200, just to be fair, okay? In addition to that, we are also testing new angles. So this angle testing here never stops, okay? This is important. If something works, fine. You can either scale this in a scaling campaign. I prefer nowadays to scale everything in the original campaign. So if something works, we don't duplicate it. We don't do any crazy things. We keep it in the same campaign. And then we increase the budget slowly. And then we see, okay, what's the ceiling for this angle and for the current ads. That's what we do. But everything works. Like there is no right or wrong as long as you make it work, obviously. Okay? Then we have the winners, we scale them here, and then we have here angle 4, angle 5, right? And important here is this never ends. So even though we scale this angle here like maniacs, this here never stops. Like the testing, even once we find the winner, will be on a weekly basis. So the next week we test the next angles. Next week we test the next angles. And then suddenly we find a new angle that works, right? And then we put them as well into a scaling campaign, or we scale this angle. Then we do the same for this angle here that we did here. We just double down on it. We come up with a crazy amount of ads. It's what we call it is scientific testing. So we test it scientifically with different angles, right? And then you find more winning angles. Then you make more winning ads for this angle. And then with time, you can scale to 100K, 200K a month quite easily, right? And that's kind of the process that we have, especially for supplement brands. It's like this. If it's a golf brand, a furniture brand, it's always a little bit different. For supplement brand, this is what we figured out that works the best across all our supplement brand clients. And I hope this was helpful, guys. And that's everything.